Hello traders. The title of the video is Elliott Wave Trader answers specific Elliott Wave analysis questions part 2. Alright. The financial instrument that we are analyzing today is Nokia Incorporated Epic NOK November Oscar Kilo. Alright, we are recording this video today because an Elliott Wave trader did ask me to analyze Nokia stock, and I find this wave analysis very interesting. In fact, I enjoy it very much. Alright, and I want to share with you also, so you may learn something from it. Alright, or make a comment about my wave account. Alright. So we're going to start with my wave count, alright? So this is my first wave. So the first thing that I want to say to traders, if you want to analyze, any financial instrument, you can just go like this. There was a trending first, you see here, trending first, all the way up here. Then there was a correction, but this correction is, has been prolonged. So the correction that has started in 2000 has now ended in 2012. So, in fact, what you can do is to ask a question: is an Elliott Wave cycle completed? Yes, an Elliott Wave cycle is completed at this point right there, the orange spot. We see an Elliott Wave cycle is completed. Okay, that Elliott Wave cycle has started here in 1996. Were you born that time? Alright. The Elliott Wave cycle has started in 1996 for Nokia. If you were here in the 90s, Nokia was a very popular phone makers. Now what I like about Nokia company now is that they are behaving like a Microsoft, because people were criticizing them. They lose their market share, their stock went down, Nobody's interested in that stock anymore. Now what they are trying to do at this junction, they went back into their drawing board and they are trying to improve and to gain back their market share. I like that very much. Anytime I see a company that has lost so much market share, and now they try to regroup themselves and come back fighting, I like that. The same thing happened with Microsoft, So you want to keep your eyes on Nokia, Go to Google Finance, check the economy news, what has been going on, what is the management saying, what is the future holding for Nokia, find out about that, very important, Perform Google Assistance, and just keep monitoring, Nokia store, because the story is very interesting. They are regrouping themselves. Same thing I see for LG. So LG, no one was buying LG phones, and the LG just went back to their drawing board, and they start improving their phone, starting with the battery, because if you have a mobile phone, you want your battery to last. I use the LG G5, and the battery lasts. So I charge it from my house, I go out, I don't worry about it. I see a lot of my friends with Samsung recharging their phone. I can play videos all day, at least for 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. I don't know how to recharge my LG until I get back home. You see that? So this is why we are talking about a company that are reinventing themselves in order to gain more market share and rebuild, their sales, So there was a trending first. So what we need to do, there was a trending first, and then there is a correction. Or we can ask the question: is there an Elliott Wave cycle? So there is an Elliott Wave cycle for Nokia that has started in 1996 and has ended in 2012. Now, talking about Elliott Wave analysis of Nokia, we can see that the trending first has been subdivided into 5 manual waves. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth wave is just one candlestick bar with a long tail here. It's not this one here, but you see this. It's the month of January 2000. got a long tail. That's what I'm calling the fourth wave, followed by the fifth wave right there. So trending first started in 1996 for Nokia, and behold, that trending first has ended in March 2000. So 4 years of glory, all right. So for Nokia, and then since then, Nokia went to the oblivion. So they lost market share after the technology bubbles. They just disappear. They try to come back again in this session from 2005 to 2008, and then the financial crashes pushed them back down. The price now at $6.14 before it even went up to $60. Can you believe that? From $60, here it is now at a $6 level. All right? That's a big discount, 90% discount, big time. All right, what's happening here? All right. So first, this is trending first, multi-wave, subdivided into 5 mono wave. In fact, this third mono wave has been subdivided into 5 mono wave itself. So it's an extended third wave, followed by a shallow fourth wave, and the fifth wave. The correction that we see here is a zigzag. So that's what I put here, zigzag correction completed. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the A part of the flat correction, A part of the zigzag pattern. Then we have this triangle. I'll come back to that in a minute. And then we have 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we see triangle. And then 1, 2, 3. So now it becomes clear to us that it's a zigzag. Here it's not very clear. One candlestick up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes you may not see the internal way. It's not very clear. You can see here this move up. It's just one candlestick back here. But this is a zigzag pattern. So a trending first for Nokia, followed by a zigzag pattern down all the way here. An Elliott wave cycle is completed. So trader will say to me, now is the time to buy Nokia and hold. Now check the fundamental, perform Google acid checks, acid test, all right. Look at the S&P 500, all right. It's now heading in the fifth wave. Is it the best time to buy and hold Nokia? Now, if you want to buy and hold, what is the reason why you want to buy and hold? How long do you want to hold it? You want to hold it for your children or for your grandchildren? Is Nokia more willing to be more able to gain more market share? How far it will go? The price does not go up for no reason. It will head to a specific target level. All right. So it's a trending first, zigzag pattern completed. Now we are seeing again a triangle here. So what about this triangle here? This is something that will confuse traders. I explained it before when I was recording those essential videos about A, B, C, D, E. See, a strong momentum down forming the A part of the zigzag pattern. High volatility generally will be followed by low volatility, forming this triangle. Blah, 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 blah. All right, is it A, B, C, D, E, or whatever, or A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah. All right, the most important part is there was a triangle. That's why we do care about it's a triangle, because of the strong momentum down, because of the high volatility after the A part of the zigzag pattern. This triangle here is a low volatility period, and a lot of Elliott wave traders will get into trouble. Right, they'll be thinking, oh, what kind of pattern is this? So they will say, move that triangle. So they get confused. This triangle is just the reaction. Action, reaction. High volatility, low volatility. That's why that triangle is here. So if you cover the triangle, which is the reaction, it's like a double bottom or a double top price retesting a key level to confirm it as a support or resistance level. And those kind of reaction can make Elliott wave traders lose their wave count. They will get confused because they don't understand what is happening, the reaction, the distortions. So that triangle is the reaction of the A part of the zigzag pattern. Now we have 1, 2, 3. This is the B part of the zigzag pattern, followed by the C part of the zigzag pattern. Again, look again. This triangle here, again, is the reaction of this strong bearish move down. You see how it kind of the C part of the zigzag is quite strong, talking about the momentum. Now again, this is a reaction, which is the triangle. So I have finished my Elliott wave analysis of Nokia. So at this junction, what can we say to traders? Anything is possible. I can break above the triangle or below it. Or we may have a W X, Y wave, which means this correction here can be prolonged. So we have the zigzag pattern being prolonged from 2000 to 2012. 12 years of correction. I think that's enough. That correction has been too low now, okay? But don't get excited about it. Do the verification, do your due diligence, check whether there is a brighter future for Nokia before making all kind of crazy decisions, all right? Don't do that, okay? Okay, so the point I'm making here is that today, with the information that we have, I'm choosing my word very, very carefully. Today, with the information that we have, we can say that an Elliott wave cycle is completed where I place my vertical line. Now, a correction can be prolonged. We can have more complex correction, which means the zigzag pattern that we have may form only what we call the W wave, all right, of the WSY wave, which means, all right, so sometimes they may say, where is the X? Or some they say, oh, this is the S, this one is the S, and now we have a triangle. You see, it's just a complex correction. A zigzag pattern is completed. Now you are having a triangle. What is the next move? The next move can be an X, all right, which means you have a correction formed of a zigzag and a triangle. Then you have now, you see, can become the WSY wave can become complex also. So then you may have another X, and then you may have another Y wave before the correction, or in normal condition, we may see Nokia coming up with excellent product, innovating, gain more market share, and the future looks bright. We may see a new, trending phase. Are we going to have a new trending phase? We will see. All we need to say at this junction, anything is possible. The correction can be prolonged, a next wave may be formed, all right? And we may have another correction and so on. Looking at the S&P 500, there is a high chance that the trend that may start here for Nokia may be a next, or maybe a trend that can fail, or if the S&P 500 start becoming bearish, Nokia may go into a long correction, a prolonged correction, all kind of blah, 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 combination of a different type of a corrective wave. So that's all I can say about Nokia. Trending phase completed, zigzag pattern is completed. The C part of the zigzag, it has been quite strong. Now we are having a triangle. Anything is possible. All right. Use the top-down trading method. Combine the Elliott wave analysis with the fundamentals. All right. Without ignoring the trading triangle, the market first, the S&P 500, the sector, all right, communication, the technology sector, and, all right, check the economy news, the fundamentals at Google Finance relating to Nokia stock, all right. All in all, when there is a trading setup, implement a top-down trading method to trade it without cutting corners. All right, this is my favorite phrase: cutting corners. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Merjardi, who did ask me to analyze, Noble Energy, which I did in the first part of this tutorial. Now also Nokia stock, which I've now finished. I would like to thank Mr. Merjardi for asking an essential question. I really appreciated the suggestion. I like them very much, and I'll keep my eyes on Nokia. All right, very interesting stock at this junction. All in all, what I'll say to traders is that this video is for educational purposes only. It's neither solicitation or offer to buy or sell Nokia stock. To summarize this tutorial, an Elliott wave cycle is completed in 2012 for Nokia stock. There was a trending fall from 1996 to 2000. From 2000 to 2012, we have a gigantic zigzag pattern. Because of the strength or the momentum of the C part of the zigzag pattern, a correction, a triangle is now is developing. We can say that it's not completed, it's developing, all right, and anything is possible. We need to concentrate on the triangle itself and pay attention to the price action. If there is a bullish trading sector, we must use a top-down trading method to trade it without ignoring the economy news and the fundamentals. Alright, so this will conclude this discussion about Elliott wave trader on this specific Elliott wave analysis question, part 1 and part 2. If you have any question or suggestion, please put in the comment section, and in due course I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel today, and be sure to click on the notification bell, so anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about Elliott wave trader on this specific Elliott wave analysis questions, part 2. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you, Mr. Merjardi, for asking an essential Elliott wave question.